Fuck! So, there we go. We start the stream out strong, apparently. Fuck! And is this going on YouTube? I do not care today. I honestly do not care about anything right now. Need to quickly go ahead and go. There we go. I need to get access. Hi, Gregor. You are probably the only person in here that does not know why I started today with a very healthy fuck. And now, there we go. And now I need to get all of this to work as well. You know, good. Seems like it has spread real fast. So, welcome to a very special stream, also known as Tribe is an absolute fucking moron. And boy, I am going to be screaming a lot in the coming few hours. I need to blow off some steam here. So, for those of you who don't know, save your sticky notes. I have sticky notes, don't worry. I have a bunch of sticky notes like on my left monitor. That's how I'm using it right now. So, for those of you who don't know, which is probably none of you, you saw them. Good. So I ended stream about 2-3 hours ago, and someone that I know is into game development sent me a message all of a sudden as I was preparing to start going on economics, and I know I should not have clicked the link. I know I should have just started working on economics. Better save and close them. Yeah. Probably should. At this point, do I even really give a shit anymore at this point? I'll be honest, I'm just... I'm all over the place right now. So yeah, anyway, so they are like big fans of game development. So they sent me a link and were like, hey, can you check out this game? It was itch.io link. I was like, okay, it all looks fine. English isn't their first language. I understand if there might be one or two mistakes in there. And then immediately it opened Discord. And it took me about 2 seconds to realize what was going on. And so I tried immediately to activate 2FA on my phone. Because Discord was open on my phone. I immediately tried to activate 2FA. I managed to get that much going. But by that time, the email and the password had already been changed. As a result, I have 2FA active on my phone for Discord, but I don't have my Discord account anymore, which is a weird situation to be in, to be honest. And I know, I should have, you know, been more careful. I should not have clicked links, but in this case, it was the one person that I was like, oh yeah, this all looks legit. So, here's the current situation. I have 2FA on every single other account. They have Discord was the only account where I didn't have 2FA on. I have it on Spotify, I have it on Twitch, I have it on Twitter. Whatever you do, do not trust a single link that is sent to you from me until on this Twitch stream I tell you that my Discord account has returned. And based on what I have heard, it can take months. It is entirely possible that in a week I will tell you guys that I have a new Discord account. That is because if in a week the Discord does not get back to me, I will create a completely new Discord account and a completely new server for this stream. It will mean that I have to restart everything. I do not care. This entire section is not going on YouTube. I can scream as much as I want right now. So we are going to continuing on with some stuff. I need to send one more message. Because I need to warn someone else. So yeah, I need to send one more scream like you never did. Oh, don't worry, Gregor. I will. I absolutely will scream today. Like, I'm playing an NCR run right now in order to get some of the achievements, but don't worry, the NCR is going to fucking regret that they are standing in the middle of me right now. What's his name again? So yeah, so here's the current situation. Here is what I am going to recommend, and I never thought that the day would come that I would have to recommend this. Leave my Discord server. Until further notice, assume that anything on my Discord server is compromised. I will let you know on Twitter or on Twitch when a new Discord server has been created with a new account. If Discord does not get back to me in a week at most, odds are I will be creating a new account tomorrow. To be sure, it will be on a different email address to make sure that the old Discord account is still active. Or so that they can still enter me on my old Discord account. But for now, assume every single thing is compromised. Mandy? Dog in the burning house. Oh god, I don't even want to know what's happening there right now. And this is obviously goes to Mandy, which is probably who is probably not watching at the moment. But for fuck's sake, dude, keep the fucking fort alive. You are, for fuck's sake. I know that this might sound like I'm like being facetious or that I'm freaking out over nothing, but everything is held up for me on Discord. Like, parts of my university are done on Discord. Like, I, right now, am fucked. So, anything that my account does on the Discord, okay, hang on. So, the last thing that I did on the Discord that is legitimate is and you can see this on the Twitch account, on the Twitch as well, is a highlight of me talking in a southern drawl. That is the last message that is legitimate that I sent on into the Discord server on any account, including those that normal people can't see. So that you have a timeline for when it all went horribly wrong. So with that, let's go ahead and continue on with something that I was meant to be done on Monday instead. So, for those of you who are new to this, I am going through my Steam achievements in order to finish up all of the New Vegas achievements. Right now we are working up to the challenge, which means I need to finish up 2 more Gunrunner's Arsenal challenges. We are working our way towards that by going to Benny in New Vegas, killing him with his own gun, and then going to Caesar, shooting him in the head with our gun, and then killing him with a knife while also hitting Mr. House with a 9-iron. Don't worry, it makes sense in context. We have just now entered Novak. Sounds cruel. Oh yeah, no, don't worry, it gets a whole lot more cruel. We have just entered Novak. This first run is going to be NCR focused. We are going to try to do as much as we can, as we also need to do some stuff in the Divide. Which means that I need to get to level 20 at least, because there are many, many Deathclaws. Weird is the same with ER4. No, not right now. Gregor, right now my focus is on New Vegas, and then on making sure that we are done with AI the Somnium files before the new game comes out. Anything after... Thank you. Anything beyond that is right now just nothing. I am looking for a man in a checkered suit. Also, I'm screaming right now, Manny. I apologize.
Sure, I know him. What do you want with him?
Well, see, you see, good Mr. Vegas, Mr. Vargas, it turns out he shot me in the head, and I survived somehow.
Doesn't surprise me. Guy seemed like he'd do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Probably makes a lot of enemies. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too.
Bad news. Okay. Mandy, in that case, assume that until further notice, the Discord is compromised. The server, as much as it pains me to say. Make sure everyone else knows this. That is in the Discord server. Next, in front of the does and then we kissed. Well, Mandy, I have just a quest for you in that case. Anyway, Mandy, or Manny, you've had your needs neglected for far too long, haven't you? I can tell.
Yeah, everybody depends on you, you know? But they don't ask you about how you feel, what you worry about. There's something I like about you. You just seem really understanding. I was gonna ask you for a favor, but I'll just tell you what you want to know.
Oh, Manny, you shouldn't.
Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City.
Thank you very much. Why is Boulder City, though?
It's straight up Route 93 from here. Just keep following the road north.
Alright, any idea why they went that way? I mean, I have an idea.
I know Benny hadn't paid up yet. Maybe that was where they were supposed to get square.
Alright, that's all I need to know.
Glad I could help. Hey, I know you've got no reason to help me out now, but you seem really nice. Could I at least tell you about the problem we've got here?
Why, Manny? For you, I have all the time in the world.
See? I was right about you. Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site. But a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now.
Ooh. Why don't you deal with it? If this quest sounds familiar, it's because we did a similar quest in the Fallout 4 run.
Taking territory just east of here. They took Nelson. If we let our guard down, they might attack. All it takes for the Legion is for them to sense weakness.
Okay, what needs to be done in that case?
Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
Alright, see what I will be able to do.
It'd mean a lot to me.
Thank you. Come fly with me, one of the worst quests in this game, and yet still somehow surprisingly interesting. I, person in the dinky dinosaur, do not care. I have a mission. Alrighty then. Also, I managed to understand Caravan, which is new to me. Hello? Oh, but hello, Ranger Andy. Are you normally without electricity in here?
We haven't met yet. You must be new in town.
Hello.
I'm Andy.
I will at times just scream fuck for a bit. I should mention that. My apologies.
Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace.
Hi, Kersha. You've missed the part where I was screaming a whole lot.
Tell myself I'm doing some good.
You're with the NCR, right?
Was with them. That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on the ham radio. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects, the smug bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk, but it still got me a little worried. Hell, listen to me talk, like some damn mother hen.
Would you feel better if I checked on your NCR fronts for you? Because I've just walked past by it, and they seemed pretty alive.
Gonna think I'm having trouble letting go.
They even scolded me for the fact that I wanted to borrow their medical supplies. Did you do something to your leg?
Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
Hey,
Oh, never mind. Let's just say
I
goodbye.
know what I said, but if you find yourself by Ranger Station Charlie, let me know what you find. I'd be interested.
You have a DC Journal of Internal Medicine. Okay, good. Now, luckily for us, we actually walked past that during the earlier stream today. Because it is right here in Vision Change. Now, to be fair, they did mention that they were stealing medical supplies. So I was like, can I get some? But they were like, no. Anyway, I have a bad feeling about this. So for those of you who don't know, like I said, you were alive 3 hours ago. You've absolute fuckers. At the very least, I get a level up from it. So yeah, anyway, so we're focusing on sneak at the moment, on survival, because we need to eat we need to heal 10,000 health points from food. Sneak, because we need to steal from people's belongings. And guns, because guns are good. Although with guns at 55, I think I will stay at that for a while. Sneak is going up to 70 though. Survival to 55. And we are going to be focusing now on repair, which we are going to need because we also need to repair a bunch of stuff. We are basically doing multiple achievements that we're working on at the same time. Always makes you want to play the Elder Scrolls. For me, it's always the opposite. I always want to play Fallout whenever I'm watching someone play the Elder Scrolls. Let me see. Rapid reload, retention, swift learner is a bit used as cannibal. I believe there is like actually it's not an achievement, but there is like a challenge to eat every single important person. Let me see here. Yeah, let's just get educated first. There we go. Whoever did this has a very cruel... has some very cruel humor indeed. Okay, let's go and listen to the audio log. I'm trying to just kind of, you know, start enjoying the game, but in the meantime, internally I'm also screaming.
Drove the raiders off. No casualties. In the meantime, patrol's back. They're late. I hope they got a good excuse. What took...
I can also scream externally. Fuck! There we go. I screamed externally for a bit. And you will be hearing that a lot throughout today. And yes, boom. Boom indeed. Lovely. I don't know how I could have been that fucking dumb to trust a link from anyone, really. Which is the worst part. Is I can't trust a link from anyone, even from someone that I know is into game development. I can't trust anything they send me anymore. And from what I read, it can take up to 2 months for Discord to even get back to your stuff. Because I got an automated message that basically said, hey, you know, change your mail, change your password, change your mail address. I'm like, yeah, a bit late for that. Also sent back how, where, when, why, etc. But I don't know if they even... clearly someone in the communications is working today. Because they are reacting to people on... but of course never about, you know, getting stuff back. I'll click any game enhancements, X-Discord stuff, so to... Kersha, please, if your husband is ex-Discord staff, I normally don't try to put privilege here, but for fuck's sake, if there's anything he can do, even if it's just like, hey, this is how you get into Discord internals better, or even if it's just something along the lines of like, you are not getting your account back, anything to get me out of this horrible misery, where I don't even know what the next step is going to be, because I have to deal with me potentially moving in the next 3 weeks, and I have to decide before Tuesday. I have an exam on Thursday that I can't learn for because my mind is basically everywhere but the exams. I now have to deal with the fact that at this point, part of my income is gone because I basically have to restart with Discord from the very beginning if I'm unlucky. So, yeah, my mind is basically at the moment everywhere. Anyway, Andy, I went out to the ranger station. Everyone there was wiped out.
What happened?
I don't know the details. I just saw a lot of dead rangers.
God damn it. I just spoke to them the other day. If this is some kind
Speed
of
to
sick
do this on my way through.
joke, that'd be too far.
Oh, Mandy, that... Normally that would help me, but the stress of not knowing is just so intense right now.
And they might come this way. If you can find out who did this, we can be better prepared to deal with them if they come through here.
Your body's injured, not your mind. You're kidding yourself if you think you're useless.
People don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head. Can't remember the last time someone suggested I knew something worth knowing. You know, maybe there's something I can do for you. Since you've gone to all the trouble of flattering a crippled old soldier, there's a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off his feet. Saved my butt a bunch of times. Maybe it will for you too. Let me show you how it's done.
Got plenty of strings, but they do go through this report faster than you think. I've seen people get back in What I'm more worried about, Kersha, is if it's... like, I sent a report. I did send a mail to... basically, Discord sent me a mail that basically said, like, reply to this with certain information. The thing is that I've heard conflicting information about how long it takes. Moreover, like, I gave Discord my mail address, my name, my Discord name, when it was still mine. and how I got to it. But my problem is I don't know if it's useful, because I've heard conflicting information on how long it takes for Discord to just get back to you, but also just for if it is even reliable or anything. Like, what I need more than anything right now is confirmation of if they can do anything for me, and if so, how long that would on average take. Because getting through the reports is one thing, but actually getting your account back is an entirely different problem. And I know I should not be abusing streamer privilege. Absolutely not. And every bone in my... Every part of my body is screaming at me to not do this. But I have the opportunity to ask this at least. And I absolutely apologize for this, because I know that there are people out there who have not heard anything from for weeks at this point. What I'm basically wondering, Kersha, is the fact that I've given them a mail address, my old Discord, it's pretty complicated, like they have to do a communication like server ban, community ban, and then some user have to explain the legitimacy this is used on criminal levels. Okay, thank you, because I like I said, I really shouldn't, oh god, my stomach is hurting from saying this. And if he has any tips, and not just for me, this is for everyone in chat, for everyone in chat, like if he has any tips for, hey, this is how you get through the system faster, or this is how you can make it easier for Discord staff, can you tell me in chat? Because that would be helpful for me and for everyone else that might have to deal with this problem. So even if it's something along the lines of like, hey, if you can like step by step explain what happened, that will help Discord staff. Or hey, you know, making sure that your name, or even like a screenshot of what happened or something like that. That in and of itself, something so that me and other people can like get a hold onto, even if it's going to take a few days, that we at the very least can help the Discord staff to make their jobs easier for us. Because it can't be easy to have to deal with hundreds of these messages a day. And thank you very much, German, for the hydrate. Don't forget to drink as well. I just now had a cup of tea. I've kind of managed to calm down for a bit, but we are going to continue on to Boulder City. Let me see here. That is an enemy. That's a Viper. Okay. Ooh, that's bad. No, don't want some marker. Note to self, apparently I can hide behind things. Hang on, wait, seriously? What the... Holy... Hang on. Oh god, the lantern post actually helps. That is okay. That is amazing. I did not know that you could actually hide behind the lanterns post. That is actually really good. There we go. Grilled mantis, gun on a stick, and let's add in the stim pack just to be safe. That is. I did not know that. That's great. If the email address, can you still log in? I can't. The email address has been for the email. So what happened is that I realized what was going on. I tried to get 2FA going. By that time, the mail address and the password had already been changed. And so I also don't know if the 2FA ever got through, but it is on my. If the email address got changed, they should send in a support ticket from the original email address of the account, requesting it to be restored to them. They should not create a Discord account with the old email address, as it will prevent from being able to reassign the email address back. I have not done it. I have. So what I've done is I have sent them. Hang on, I can actually show what I've done. I might as well go ahead and do that right now, because fuck it, why not? This is such a bizarre stream right now. I might as well go ahead and show you what I've done. So let me go to Outlook. Because I do not care right now. So this is basically what I sent them. And once again, this is a bit of a special stream because of the circumstances. This is basically what I sent them. And if I was going to get a new account going, I would make a new email address for that account. Just as a sort of backup thing, so that at the very least stuff can continue on. And take a good look at the link. That is the link that I by accident clicked. So keep that in mind. It is the scam is about an itch.io thing called Perregger. But yeah, I was not planning on making a new Discord with my with the same email address. I was just going to make a completely new email address. Like I would basically have to start all over again. So this is what I currently have sent back to them. The one complicating factor, like it also says in the mail, or in the mail that I wrote, is that I'm since I could still access 2FA, or I could make one. It might be from what I have seen I mean from what I've seen, like I don't trust anything on that thing, but apparently it did go to an itch.io thing, but I am not going back to that website to check, to be honest. Copy inspect. I will go ahead and check for you right now. In fact, you guys can go ahead and check that with me. This is a special stream. We have no idea how this stream is going to continue on. On copy inspect. So I'm now inspecting. Yeah, looking back on it, it wasn't just a link, it was indeed running the application, supposed game. Yeah, that's what I did. The thing here is the person that messaged me the thing is like really into game development, and so I was like, you know, sure, they might have just been wanting to, they might have just wanted to, you know, be nice and get my opinion, because I've had people come to me before asking my opinion on games that they made. So I trusted that person. Yeah, because desktop application can basically do everything. I know, and I should not have trusted it. And I'm an absolute idiot for trusting it. There is no excuse for that. There's absolutely no excuse whatsoever. Oh, evening. But yeah, so keep it in mind, like it's entirely possible that that the site itself is legit, but I don't trust anything anymore in that regard. Thanks for that link. I also found the actual game Discord and also told them, but they cannot. Okay, oh, so that explains then. Okay, that somewhat helps with making me feel better, because it means that at the very least I don't feel quite like it was an easy scam, but at the same time, I still feel very shitty about the fact that I'm keep.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Okay, keep this drifter in mind. We're going to need him. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, is that it all looks fully legitimate. Which is why I just was like, well, sure, you know. Why not? I might as well, you know, humor them, but never again. And that's the worst part, is I cannot trust a single link that anyone sends me ever again. I already was very careful with links, which is why you can only put links on my Discord in certain places. And why links on my Twitch are very touch and go. But, yeah. I forgot to do something, but first I'm gonna go ahead and do this here, because I forgot to... Okay. A dummy link of a game that has real screenshots of progress, but the game itself was hacked and taken down server side. They are rebuilding, but the servers might be related. That's entirely... In that case, I'm not going to say props to the scammers. Chrome is my default browser. Yes, Mandy. I forgot to bring everyone's favorite NCR soldier with me. Let's go do that. Let's bring in everyone's favorite NCR soldier. Who only seems to fish you on the Chrome. Oh, you've got to be. The more I learn about it, the more I'm both kind of glad that it was apparently a very professional scam, and also I feel very shitty that it basically worked perfectly on me. The more I learn about this, the more... I might indeed switch over to Firefox at this point. But then again, I've gotten so used to just having everything in one location. It legit is hack on actual itch games. Okay, well... I guess that's the one thing that I have coming from me. Expected visitors?
Yeah, I guess maybe I am. But not like you.
But Kersha, either way, thank you so very much for you know...
Why are you here?
I have, Kersha, I have indeed, as I showed earlier, I have indeed put in a hack. I have indeed filled in an account form, where I said that I was hacked. I immediately got a message back on my mailbox that asked me for my email address of the original account, for the original account name, and for how I managed to get hacked. And I have replied to it. I'm meeting new people.
I think you better leave.
Just make a friendly conversation.
I don't have friends here.
Well, I'm not from here.
No. No, you're not, are you?
Maybe clear Chrome cookies.
Maybe you shouldn't go.
Yeah, that sounds actually like a good idea. Why is that?
I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start.
But I thank you guys either way. Allow me to just, first of all, thank you guys very much for allowing me to stream right now. Everything else like online banking. Yeah, I do a lot of my online banking already not from Chrome. Like I use the apps that the bank itself gives me. Like a lot of my stuff is already done on mobile. You only trust strangers?
I said it was a start. This town, nobody looks me straight in the eye anymore.
Well, what do you want me to do?
I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come, what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who.
You're trying to track down your wife?
My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
Lots of other accounts with that email and password combo. Yeah, luckily for me, Discord was the only one that still used that email and password combo. The rest of them, and I can tell this right now, for the past 2 years have been for my university email. Like, Discord was the only one that... I mean, Twitter, I guess, is also still on that mail address, but they use different accounts. Or different passwords, I mean. Like, hell, I will be honest, I don't even, like, truly remember my Discord password, because it always just automatically logs in.
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal, so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself.
Alright.
Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over.
Email has a different password too. As far as I'm aware, yes.
Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next.
It's been created, it's been suspended to take it out as soon as it's been detected. Additionally, we're updating and modifying a tunnel was to catch stuff like this before it happens. Sadly, I can't feel more than this since like scammers reading this thread. That is very good to know, Mandy. And yeah, I will just in case, because basically what I do with exception, I mean, you are allowed to know this. Half a year ago, okay. What I basically do is whenever I need to... I basically every year get a mail from my university mail that basically says like, hey, change your password. And I always do that to change my passwords as well. But I will go ahead and change my passwords for everything that I can either way. Although, to be fair, and this is perhaps more luck than anything, I have two-factor authentication on everything. I had 2FA on everything that was important, and I've also immediately added 2FA on Twitter as well. So, unless they can access my 2FA account, at the very least I'm safe on that front, I hope. In that case, filed out the request should include the user ID of the original account, a long string of numbers, not the number and discriminator, and the email should come from... The user idea. The long string of numbers. Kersha, I don't know what the long string of numbers was. I never even... Fuck. Is there a way for someone... you can get it. Then please, Kersha. Do I have to, like... in that because I'm doing it in that case, like, right now. In that case... do I have to just answer them back on the same... on the same form? Just let me know what I need to do. I fully trust you in this regard.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, the reason we're getting Boone is because one of the quests that one of the achievements I still need to do is to get every single ally. Luckily for me... Jeannie May here? No? Okay, good. Time to start lockpicking this stuff. But yeah, do I have to like start in that? Because I sent them a mail with, or I answered the mail with like my name and denominator. But do I have to like send them a new request ticket, or can I just send a second answer to that saying like, hey, I accidentally sent you the denominator and not the... Attempt to sign the account back to the old mail, then trigger a password reset so the friend can log back in, but they won't be able to do so if your friend makes a new account. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't planning to. If I am going to be making a new account, I will be making a new email address as well. Jeannie May Crawford! It is your lucky day today, it seems. I mean, in the meantime, also... Jeannie! Follow up with the original ticket. The new ticket will confuse them. Okay, good. Hang on, I'm doing this immediately in that case. Like, this is all happening live. I do not care. Your original ID is... Thank you. Oh, there we go. Let me go ahead and first of all do all of this. And the user ID is... There we go. Hang on, let me actually rephrase that in that case. Up. Head up. User ID. Is 1309. Let me... Oh, hang on, I probably shouldn't be doing this on stream. But then again, this stream is not going to go on YouTube at all, so I'm very lucky in that regard. Let me go ahead and do this in a way that works for me. There we go. Which is basically doing it the Dutch way. Say... Copy paste to be sure. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I mean, you know, it's not like people don't know my mail address either way. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I have sent them a mail address. This is what I've sent them. Like I said, I don't care. This is not going on YouTube. I will explain in the next thought what exactly happened. This is what I've sent them. So this should be all of the information required, like, right, Kersha? And I'm asking you specifically because you have someone that worked there and you know better than I do if this is going to work or not. We are now just kind of waiting because I first want confirmation from Kersha, just to be safe. Anything to help with this. I mean, I already sent it, but you know. Using my and explanation to restore. Oh, I forgot to ask to restore my fucking hell. Fine, let's do this a new time. My apologies. They must be wondering what the hell is going on over on my end that I hereby request to have my account restored if possible. I apologize for the 3 different. They have seen voice again and pay for 3 different mails to this mail you sent me. But my general rule in regards to this is always just be nice to the people they can't make understood as possible. Respond and let the email magic do the copying of the old mail. German? Because I am an idiot. And I think that tonight has proven that I am an idiot. Or do you just respond? Like, I normally press like just the respond button right here, which is obviously in Dutch, because I'm Dutch, obviously. So yeah, anyway. There we go. I hereby request to have my account restored if possible. I apologize for the 3 different mails to this mail you sent me. He's puzzled and they can understand. Yeah. Anyway, point is, there we go. All we can do is wait now. Last thing I need to do is to... Now, there we go. Now I can actually see my stuff again. So, anyway, Jeannie Mae Crawford! We have a surprise! You have to make sure you respond to all when you answer your own mail. I mean, it doesn't matter anymore at this point. You are Bruce Isaac. Remember Bruce. He is going to be important later on. Daisy Whitman. No idea where you are. Oh no, wait, never mind. You are important for a quest at the very end of the game. When the Enclave is going to get involved. Ooh, there are spoilers right there for you. Genie! Many Vegas. Motel room. Boone. Genie. Come out and play. That's a doctor, let's not kill them.
Hey there. Is everything all right?
Want to get you by Subway.
Late to be-
Come with me, Genie! There's something you should see in front of the dinosaur. It is important. It will really blow your mind. Genie. Genie. There we go. Come on, Genie. Come on. Faster. System I will get additions to the ticket with each message. Oh, hang on. Victor, hi. Howdy. How did you get here, Victor? I don't believe you're meant to be there. Last time I saw you was in Good Springs. You robots are scary because I did not see you on the way here. There we go. And right at that moment the dog started screaming. Anyway.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs.
So, for those of you who are confused, hi, I'm the courier, I'm called Tripe. I was shot in the head in Good Springs by some nice person in a checkered suit. It is my job to kill, it is now my desire to kill him.
No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The Novak folk usually see anyone traveling this way.
What are you doing in Novak?
Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
So what's the story with this place?
Novak? Nice enough place, I suppose, but the between you and me, when I rolled into town, my skin started to itch. Watch yourself.
It's nice seeing a friendly face out here.
Likewise, friend, likewise. Is there anything old Vic can do you for?
Well, I could use another gun at my side.
That's a mighty fine offer, but I'm gonna need to conserve my strength if I'm gonna make it all the way to New Vegas. I'm sure you do just fine without old Vic slowing you down.
Alright, well, goodbye.
Peace.
We will be seeing him again at some point. Anyway, let us go ahead and get the first of the set of, I believe it's like, I want to say 7 companions we can get.
That's it then.
Found the bill of sale.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here.
What will you do after all this?
I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you.
Then come with me. Let's go after the Legion
what to do.
together! I thought snipers worked in team.
Yeah.
Boone is absolutely
Okay,
fucking
well,
amazing
it's
in this game.
effective. I've been there and paid for it. But this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
Boone is fucking amazing. Like, if there is... Every single companion in this game is fucking amazing, but Boone and Veronica are on another level. Like, Boone is the type of companion where you will see a kill cam of an enemy at the other side of the map that he shot without you even knowing that the enemy was going after you. So yeah, Boone is going to be immensely helpful. But first we're going to go back, because earlier, if you were here earlier today, I did not finish up the quest Booted, even though I could have, because that's right here. That's because I waited for Boone, because for Boone, for Boone's quest I forgot to remember to forget. There we go, there's a nice little tongue twister for you. You need to first get 5 memory points. And 2 of those memory points are gotten when you finish up the quest Booted. Boone, however, is also a... So you know how, like, companions in Fallout 4 and Fallout 3 don't really react to other factions? Yeah, New Vegas is different. If Boone sees but a single legionary soldier, he will kill him. If Boone smells a legionary soldier, he will kill him. If a legionary soldier so much has the inspiration of an idea of an attempt to even look at you, he will have already killed him. In other words, Boone is the type of person that you bring along if you want to kill a legionary. Now, I need to check something real fast. Which is... challenges. Is there anything to do with legionaries? Hunting revolvers, hunting rifles. Oh, nice. Oh, named legionary members. Oh, that's a draw pad to draw. A pretty princess. Oh my. Mandy, I'm very curious what you're going to be doing with that. Oh, that's named. Okay, never mind. Oh, hang on. Cowboy repeater. Cowboy repeater. Don't have a cowboy repeater. Oh well. Like I said, Boone is amazing. The beauty is, until we kill Benny, we can kill as many legionary soldiers as we want, and we will be brought back right back to 0 when it comes to neutrality with them. Hello. Untie him, please.
They got what they had coming. Glad we were the ones to deliver it.
Absolutely, Boone. Anyway, that is a lottery ticket. Merciful fuck. Oh, nice. There we go. Now, something I need to... I believe that we are going to get another one when we get to Caesar and kill him, but that's a bit late for that. That is the Helios 1 power plant. That is going to be for Veronica. So let's go back to the 188 trading post and have a chat with our former captors. I am playing VTube Studio. I know! Because I can still see what you're playing on Steam. Even though I am not logged in according to you guys. Like, I can still see what you're doing, Mandy. Indeed, the thing is, I like to switch games so much on Steam that I rather just not get the question of, hey, why are you, you know, like, switching games so much? So I figured, might as well go ahead and, you know. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to Boulder City, where we are going to get a bunch of things. One of which is we're going to piss off at least one NCR soldier. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Corporal Kowalski. He is part of a challenge run where once you have done this, he will start running at you, and the moment he catches you, your run is over.
Damn, you're desecrating a war memorial.
My apologies if I was rude and it was rude and disrespectful for me to do that.
All right, apology accepted. Don't let it happen again.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Also, that gave me 30 experience. So, yeah, free 30 experience for shooting a war memorial. I'm not quite certain what that is meant to say, to be honest. While we're here, I might also go out to get Hoover Dam in a bit, probably. Anyway, first things first, let's go out and have a chat with the cons.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins.
But yeah, I've managed to calm down a bit, so we were just going ahead to stream for like another hour or so, and then I'll go ahead and do something else for a bit. Probably like read or something. Like, I'm not going to be learning for economics anymore today, but I have 2 spillover days that I can use, so I'm using one of my spillover days.
No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The cons have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
And just in case, you know, people are going to be leaving or something like that. All of my Twitch, assume all tomorrow's Sunday session starts at 4 p.m. And Monday's Fallout stream starts at 1 p.m. But keep my Twitter, you know, keep looking at my Twitter just in case. That's what I'm trying to say.
Once the great cons have been killed or captured, you're welcome to retrieve any property they've taken from you.
Okay, I might be able to negotiate a deal with the great cons.
Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are.
Mr. Monroe, you will soon exactly know who I am.
As good as dead when we attack. All right. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the great cons. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in. But it'll probably be too late for you.
Alright, I understand.
Good luck.
Thank you. The thing here is, you can take as long as you want about the main questline, because the main questline is literally, you are courier, you got shot. You know, like, the game doesn't get urgency until, like, 2 quests before the end. Simply because that's the point where Hooper Dam gets attacked and where stuff needs to start happening.
You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs.
What the hell? You're the person that was there when Matthew Perry shot me in Good Springs. I'm a ghost here to haunt you. Ooh.
All right, quit fucking around. You survived and you tracked us down. What now?
Where's the platinum chip, baby?
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
Let's talk about deadly things between you and the NCR.
What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt.
Any chance you're willing to surrender?
And face NCR justice? No thanks. I'd rather not spend the next 10 years doing hard labor.
Alright, I'm willing to hear other suggestions.
We'd try to bribe our way out, but seeing as how Benny didn't pay us yet, that won't happen.
Alright, let's talk about something else. We need to get speed to 45 first. Let's chat about you surrendering to the NCR again.
I'm getting real tired.
Free the hostages now, and I will have the NCR escort you out of their territory.
I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages...
that's such a dumb way you can do this.
The deal, though.
Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
I will, don't worry. Oh, I'll go ahead and do even more. With my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh, Mandy, what did you do? Oh, Mandy, what did you do that you have you been selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards by any chance? Oh, brother. I was doing a sudden draw actually earlier today, but just I'm right now not in the mood for that.
New problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not.
Wait, what? I was looking at prices earlier. Oh boy, the Great Khans let the hostages go in exchange for their own freedom.
My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I?
If you have any integrity, Lieutenant Monroe, you will honor the deal.
Direct. Great Khans are free to go.
There we go. Yay! We are now accepted by both the Great Khans and the NCR, which is good because we are going to need the Great Khans for something else later. Anyway, I am looking for a 9-iron. Where can I find where? Oh wait, hang on. I know. There's a golf resort right over that hill, I believe. Anyway, let's first go ahead and meet Victor once more. Let me actually go ahead and switch out one of the achievements that we're going for, because we are not doing up to the challenge. We are doing... we are going to work towards the courier who broke the bank. That is going to be the achievement that we are going to be working towards here. Because we are getting ever closer to the strip, which means it's time to start some rounding off time to gamble.
You here, friend?
First, Victor, how did you get here?
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all.
You see what happened in there?
Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me.
Well, anyway, did Benny come this way?
Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hiding a hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though.
Anyway, it's good to see you again, Victor, even though we saw each other only 10 minutes ago.
This is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk.
For those of you also who want to know, I am
When you get to New
playing as a bisexual. As in, I have taken the skills that allow me to play as both a hetero and homosexual. And I am perfectly fine with that. I really like the fact that the game allows you to just play as a bisexual character. Even though I am multi-classing. Yes, exactly, Kasha. I will admit the 5% additional damage bonus is very nice as well. I would very much like to see a version of that skill without the damage increase, because I feel that that in and of itself kind of negates the actual role-playing, because people will pick them just for the additional damage modifiers. Anyway, here we have someone named Veronica. And I'm trying to remember... No, wait, I believe Veronica is...
Done a good turn for the NCR,
Oh.
now we'd like to do one for you.
Better
There's an
modifiers,
NCR
but yes.
emergency
Yes.
two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Thank you, Boone's neck. I appreciate it. Anyway, this is Veronica. We are not going to be talking to her for a bit, because Veronica stuff can be activated at any time. But Boone is very sneaky, in that Boone is only able to be activated once. What the hell are you?
Keep an eye out for trouble.
I already have the motivation to play. I have all the motivation needed to play a bisexual drug. Oh, don't worry. I have drugs on me in New Vegas. Don't you worry about that. Anyway, we need to go that. We need to go that way. I think. Hang on, let me check here. Yes, we need to go that way. I mean, I have the drugs ready in my inventory to play as a drugged up murder hobber. And I might do a kill all run at some point, but for the achievements I need to do an NCR run, a Caesar's Legion run, and I'm going to be doing a Yes Man run on hardcore. And the reason I'm leaving hardcore for last is because it will be much more in-game time sensitive. So as a result, I want to make sure that every single other achievement has been done. Also, we are not yet going to murder Mr. New Vegas, because we have a bunch of... we are going to be getting a bunch of snow globes. And those snow globes are worth 2,000 caps each. So, in what has to be a pretty obvious reasoning, I feel at least. Hang on, let me see which way do I need to go. So, we are first gonna grab all 8 snow globes in the base game. You don't need air. To that file game and try the Death Door file that always drunk and fully mutated. I mean, Mandy, nothing stops you. Like, live out your dreams, dude. Live out your dreams. I can absolutely see 76 be really fun as a full, as a Death Door full addict, drunk and fully mutated combo sniper person. I can absolutely see the fun in that. Anyway. We are here at Camp Golf because, well, golf is played here. And what do you find at golf courses? Why, yes, it is indeed a 9-iron. And you don't have to say that Fallout game anymore, Mandy. At this point, the game is improved enough that I'm no longer ashamed to admit that I have played it. There's the New Vegas Strip, baby. A fact that the music in the game apparently feels a need to give some strings to. There we go, now I know that the mod is installed because electricity is there. And once again, for those in the back, interior lighting and electricity are the only 2 mods that change anything in the game that I have. Yes, German. I really recommend Joseph Anderson's review of Fallout 76. Skillup's review of Fallout 76. Jim Stephanie Sterling's review of Fallout 76, and that of every single other person that reviewed Fallout 76 on launch day. It was bad. And I say that as someone that paid $5 for it when it was a week old. Anyway, we are here to... Normally I would be like, oh, I'm going to link this on Discord, but I can't. Anyway, 9-iron. We are on the golf course. 9-irons should not be hard to find in here. That's at least what the logic tells me. Also, you probably have questions for me. Oh, listen to that sound. Bum. Bum. Even the game itself is being slightly worrying. Anyway, let's go ahead and go in here. There are a lot of NCR rangers here, aren't there? Sure. But yeah, that Fallout game was really that bad at release. So the shop and there was Fallout 76 Blue Yeti on discount with the free game code. People still buying the full price version. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Skyrim was also really bad on at release. The thing here is though, is that Skyrim is a single player game that you can mod all of the bugs out of, and Fallout 76 is not. Although it has gotten better, but I feel Wastelanders is the ultimate argument against the idea of Fallout 76. But that is my own personal opinion. But yeah, like Wastelanders itself, like did a lot to make 76 a lot better. Like I will absolutely admit that 76 was an absolute step up in regards to that. I need 50 of the star bottle caps. I do not care about the fact that I steal. I'm technically stealing something if I grab that. Hello, Ranger. Hello, Ranger. Hello, empty chair. I am looking for whoever is in control here. Hello, Mr. House. We will have a chat soon. I can't seem to find the person in charge here. Okay, no one is in charge. Good. Moving on. So a typo on the box that said includes Fallout 76. Oh boy. That is... Oh boy, that is bad. That is honestly... Then again, I feel like it's kind of exemplary. Also, if you want to have a more, like, not opinionated piece, I seriously recommend Internet Historian's documentary on Fallout 76. Like, he did an absolutely amazing job at just everything up until the point that, like, his video was made. Because there is a lot of sideshow show stuff that is not ever really mentioned, because that was right after. Because all the reviews are like from day one, and Internet Historian also goes into some of the stuff that came afterwards. Like the problem with the Nuka rum. And the most precious of beautiful of canvas bags as well, indeed. Made of only the finest, perfect, specially selected canvas in the world. And of course the eternal Lightwood lemonade meme. That was just perfect. And whenever I watch the Internet Historian's video, the Lightwood lemonade part just always gets me. And if I were a React channel and if I had a face cam, I would go ahead and sit here and we would all be watching Internet Historian's video together. But I don't have a face cam and I'm not a reaction channel. Yet. So we are not going to. Anyway, I need to go to New Vegas. Because I need to break the bank there. That is to say, I need to gamble until there is nothing left to gamble. But yeah, like, it's kind of amazing. Like, I still remember... I think... It was so moddable. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, Fallout and Fallout 3 and New Vegas and 4, and also just Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls, both Oblivion and Skyrim are like... I have probably played, like, 600 hours of Skyrim modded versus, like, 30 hours unmodded. With New Vegas, it's a bit more 50-50, like, it's a bit more one-on-one. But, yeah, modded Skyrim is, like, the way to go. Although, I guess, technically, if you count Electro City as modded, then I've basically only played, like, 5 hours of New Vegas unmodded. But if you don't count Electro City as it, then it gets close to a one-on-one ratio. Wait, that's the Grub and Gulp. I'm going to have to remember the Grub and Gulp for when I am doing the run as... when I'm doing the run... the hardcore run, because you can only save in bets, I believe. Which can I say, I really like the fact that the New Vegas developers looked at the fact that survival mods were popular, and then they tried to, you know, implement a workable hardcore mod into Fallout New Vegas. Like, that is seriously commendable. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, Internet Historian has really moved from, like, a channel that deals with just internet bullshit to, like, some seriously good, some seriously grade A documentaries. You know, stuff like with the Costa Concordia as well, which is, I believe, is his latest video. Like, that is just a piece of art right there. I think I have found it where I need to be. New Vegas creators reacted to the bean shot only. I haven't yet. I have seen it in my recommendations. I guess PM me the link on Twitter. I guess, which is going to be a shorthand for now for everything else. I believe this is Cap McCarran that we're seeing right here, which we are going to be needing to do a bunch of stuff in as well. But first, the courier who broke the bank, aka let's gamble, because I need to gamble my problems away tonight. Also, I need to steal something from Benny. As in, I need to steal Maria from Benny and then kill him with it. It's just really awkward. Also, so there actually is a great rumor here, and this is like some behind-the-scenes stuff. It is rumored that this side of New Vegas was originally meant to have an entrance. And the reason it is rumored is because A, Camp McCarran is like right here. So it would make sense. There we go, just discovered Camp McCarran. It would make sense to have Camp McCarran be right next to the entrance of the strip. And B, because in all the promotional material for New Vegas, there is actually an entrance right there. And even in the introductory cutscene to the game, there is technically an entrance right there. So it is rumored that for some reason that was taken out in development. And it's like, as a massive Fallout nerd and a massive Fallout lore nerd, that kind of stuff just really gets me going. Like, that just fires me up. Gives me a bunch of energy. Because it says something. Also, the monorail... Now, to be fair, the monorail is an easy way to get into New Vegas, but yeah, I need to do some stuff in the shantytown next to it. Interview that they recently planned to make New Vegas super accessible and said it would cut distortion. Yeah, I think so. I mean, they were also planning on getting post-game stuff, so post-main story quest stuff. But they decided that it was and not viable, and with all of the different permutations, it just would not have been able to do anything. You would not really have been able to do anything, really. Now, I am looking for the gun runners right there. Because one of the other achievements we're going to need to get is to get some stuff done with gunrunners stuff. With gunrunners weapons. So, like, I believe it's like 10,000 damage. So, yeah. We're going on a hunting trip, boys.
Hello.
Hello, Isaac.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Yes. Show me what you have for sale. You can just reload, jump over the walls. Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair enough, but, you know. I am looking for weapons. Not ammo, miscellaneous. Oh, that's a revolver cylinder. Remind me to go ahead and, like, oh, there's a lot of stuff you can do here. But... Oh, seriously? That is... that is so expensive. Oh, that is so immensely expensive. Oh god, the anti-material rifle at the very least I know for certain is like a... Oh, Gehenna is 17. Christ. I mean, we have a power fist that we can almost afford. I guess critical... What the hell? Two-step goodbye. Critical kill equals boom. Now I'm kind of curious about what that does, to be honest. Let me go and get rid of the bro machete. Don't need that. Frag mines are also kind of useless, but hey, they sell. And in return, I want the cheapest one that you have, which is the power fist. There we go. We are going to be a melee build, boys. We are now officially a melee build. In order to get one of the achievements done. Although we are not going to be doing any real fighting as long as we are here in the territory of the kings. There we go, making rolls, which we are going to need to get some passports for, but the one that I really want is... This is what I mean when I say that boon is amazing. Boon is boom. There we go. That's a handy little way to remember. Boon is boom. we are also quickly getting the moment. Oh no, never mind. We can't get it from moment fort. So the moment fort is important because that is where one of our companions is going to be. To get the big gang together, but first,
We've got stuff we're not even allowed.
I'm sure you've got stuff you're not even allowed to sell, buddy, but that's not something to be proud of. That's the kings.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
No, thank you, but we are gonna go in here into the Atomic Wrangler because you have work for me.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
Well, if you have any work.
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had on
I mean, hey, anything to get back cabs,
some
baby.
of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
What sort of proclivities are we talking about?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me.
Are you by any chance acquainted with Fisto? I'll expect 100 caps minimum for each candidate.
Just don't rough up the merchandise before delivery. You break it, you bought it.
Fine by me. Surely these escorts are critical to your business. How about double?
Okay, you got yourself a deal. Find escorts to fill the positions, and I'll pay double.
Right.
Just direct them to the Wrangler.
Thank you. Sneak to 75. Since we are now apparently a melee build. Melee weapons up to 35. And some speech. So let me go put this to 50. Level 8. So let's see. We have a lot of things we can do now. Strong back sense, useful. Snimming Imperialist gives us a bunch of additional options, especially in some one of the DLCs we're not actually going to go to. Just good, honest infantry work. Oh, hang on. Have I ever seen that before? You do 25% more damage. Ooh. Plus 3 overall damage threshold. Up buddy, professional. Your sneak attack criticals with pistols, revolvers. Ooh. But I actually want to get the cowboy perk if possible. So it's a revolver. Okay, because one of them requires me to do damage with the cowboy stuff. So that's revolver, lever damage, dynamite, knife, or hatchet. Okay, and we need to get more in melee weapons. That's good to know. Let me see here. Cannibal, swift learner, retention. Let me see here. All inflict. Ooh. Shall I? Let's go for the toughness. I will go ahead and take some of the more fun perks in a bit. But first I want to get my own damage threshold up. Anyway, so... the boyfriend experience, I know exactly where to find that. Same with the ghoul. And Fisto, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I know where I can find Fisto the sex robot. Which is not a sentence I ever thought I would say out loud.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Fine with me.
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
Out loud is the keyword indeed. But what's your story, honey?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
You said escort, like armed guard?
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man whore.
Oh, so you got paid for sex?
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
Courier? I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head as well.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
Let me see here. Let's talk about something else.
All right.
Would you like to work for the Garretts?
I'm retired.
To be an
but
officer
I
like you,
can't
exactly.
roll without something
Exactly,
to
German.
What's the job?
James Garrett needs a real boyfriend experience for the motorcycling patrons.
Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation?
Ben, you give your clients a precious respite from the ills of the world.
I never put much thought into the well-being my clients got out of my services. I suppose they only get as much as I put into it. Tell Garrett I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. This should be a nice change of pace from retirement.
There we go. Goodbye.
Later.
There we go. There's our suave talker. Also, this is what happens if you aren't kind to the robots. So here's a hint. Don't. Anyway, that is one boyfriend experience. Now let's deal with the ghoul. Now I'm wondering what sex with a ghoul would be like, and all of a sudden I'm wondering if this stream should not be adult only at this point. Need another escort. I just love Mandy just being silently disappointed. It's every single word that came out of my mouth just now. I mean, hey man, New Vegas does things to you.
It can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
I am so sorry. I swear to God, if any of you clip that, I will hunt you.
Howdy.
Hello, who are you?
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire. But it's getting rather
Precisely, Mandy. I mean, look,
aside from
there's a girl right here. She doesn't. Does she look dead to you?
to intercept supplies.
She doesn't look dead to me.
There isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked, who I could chat up about liquor, got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
Well, I bet you've seen a lot over the years.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
Well, that's a bit. Sounds like you're a bit of a dumb, Beatrice.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
About 6 minutes cool. God, this is. I mean, hey, it's a late night stream. It's case interested in working for the Garretts.
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard?
Yeah, there will be as an escort, Miss Russell.
I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around free.
Russell isn't exactly the sharpest still in the shed, is she?
Pays.
When I say escort, I mean prostitute.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
Well, turns out there are customers looking for someone just like you.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore.
It was supposed to have a sentient cannibal ghoul woman, and if you have ugly enough, she will be merciful. Yeah, I believe it's from Buren, which is what New Vegas is partially based on. You're an independent. I'm sorry, you'll be independent, Russell, with a deep discount on the booze.
They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work.
But yeah, Van Buren was... New Vegas is partially designed after the Van Buren prototype. That was actually surprisingly fine to development, I believe.
Hello.
Hello. There is someone else here, a lovely, and I do seriously mean lovely gay person, that is going to be, at some point, a follower for us. But right now, we first have to deal with Boone, because messing up his stuff can lead you to a world of trouble if you want to do I forgot to remember to forget. Like I said, quite a tongue twister. Anyway, Mick and Ralph's for the next step. German, we have only just started with making you feel uncomfortable. German, we are not done yet because there's still a robot to be gotten from somewhere.
you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supplies.
Would you happen to know where I could find a sex bot?
Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something?
The Garretts are looking to satisfy certain customers.
Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. That place has been overrun by vermin for years. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. The entrance is on the back side of the building. Just watch out for thugs. The rats aren't the only vermin you need to worry about.
Alright, is there a holotape or anything I will need for the sex bot?
I don't know of any. If you give me a few days and some cash...
Very similar, so not too fast. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the developers that made New Vegas also made Outer Worlds. Not Wilds. I'm so used to talking about Outer Worlds. So, yeah, no, it's, yeah. In my house and I'm being terrorized by it. Oh boy, that sounds absolutely horrible. Ralph, I've been directing a lot of business in your direction. Call it a favor.
Alright. Come back in a couple days. I should have it ready for you.
That's yeah, I mean, sorta. It's basically like, what if Mr. House won? What do you offer any other services?
I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk.
A resource fellow such as yourself must have something on the side.
Alright. Yeah, I've got a little side business going. What I'm about to share with you does
New Vegas, where you are always a great character no matter what happens.
perfected my craft to the point of perfection.
Like, you can't stay a goody two-shoes in New Vegas.
My work and the real thing. What I'm referring to is passports. If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most well-trained eye.
Ah, now I see why you want to keep this low-key.
Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500. Any less and it ain't worth the risk of getting caught. What do you say? You game?
Too steep for my blood. Maybe later.
No problem. If you need one later, just stop in.
Precisely.
Come back anytime.
Because we get 600 caps from the patrons with discerning interests. Alright, let's go to the west side of Freeside. Let's deal with the robot. But yeah, so it was kind of a nightmare to get Fallout New Vegas to the state where it is right now, but I can change stuff as required, because New Vegas wasn't originally designed for 2 monitors. Like, borderless windows did not really exist yet.
Hungry? Thirsty?
So my plan to stay there to concert. Fair enough. So we are going to go in here. Which I believe... Yes, there we go. There is technically a faster route towards this, but this is the route that I always take. Let me see here. I believe it's even further. Yes, it is. But yeah, like getting all of this to work was a nightmare, but I'd finally managed to do it. Like if you were to look at the stream that I did today, that was a nightmare to get fixed. Because I was constantly, I was basically constantly moving in and out of stuff. Now, if you have the Wild Wasteland perk, then once we leave Cerulean Robotics, you actually take part in a small little Monty Python sketch. This is technically Gunrunner's Arsenal, so I'm officially now getting 1,000 experience. Or 10,000 to my total. Let me see here. Pisto! Where are you? Mutated meat eating. That's a fair question. Gotcha! It is, red has spots. Skill of 60. God damn it. Side scale 50. Yeah. You need a skill of 50. Yeah. I'll take the sensor module. I'll need that for something. Scrap metal as well. Because I need to get ED fixed for that. Take yeah. I believe two bears high-fiving is just something you encounter in general, but yeah, I accidentally did not install the mod that has two bears high-fiving, and I felt really bad when I realized that. What's my science? Okay, is there any bug that gives me 50 or gives me 20 science? No, that's a science plus 10. Alright, in that case, we're not going to be able to do anything right here. Right now. Does that mean anything? No, not really. We can still get 400 caps for the two robots that we already have. Then we can go ahead and get the fake passport. And then we can go ahead and start working for the king. Yeah, that's indeed. It's like I said, like the first time I saw it, I was like, those are not necessarily two bears, but those are two people high-fiving. And I was just like, yeah, okay. Something like, why can't I say two bears? Why did no? So I assumed that two bears high-fiving must have, at some point, must have been like in.
What can I get?
Must have been there at some point. But, like, why did no one say anything in Q&A?
Imagine that. What's his name and when's he start?
His name is her name is Beatrix, and she can start immediately.
A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference.
You wanted a smooth talker for an escort? I found one.
And who would that be?
Old Ben has the experience and skill you need.
I've heard some stories of that old guy. I'm amazed he's still alive.
Hang on, isn't that the science fiction music that he had?
Valuable commodity here at the Wrangler. I appreciate the find.
Okay. There we go. Goodbye. Do I have 500 with caps? I do not.
Yep.
Hiya, Beatrice. It's not actually alive. I hope so.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
Do you have a little work needs to be done around here?
I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs.
Ooh.
Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage.
That sounds good as long as I don't have to kill anyone.
I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect on a corpse.
Fair enough.
Just get the caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less what happens to those deadbeats.
Really? You got yourself a deal.
Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane.
Grex?
Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything.
I like how the quest is just debt collector, like even the developers didn't bother giving.
38 caps and should still be around Freeside.
Okay. Hey, I'm doing all the work here. 50-50, then I'm game.
Alright, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you.
Fair enough. Anyway, Lady Jane.
Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I'm not sure where to find her. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might
Costa
know
the Great
more.
survived the upcoming game Arc 2 played by the famous actor Vin Diesel. Why, yes, it is indeed Santiago da Costa, great survivor from the upcoming game Arc 2 played by famous actor Vin Diesel, who you might know as the person who played Santiago da Costa.
Soft son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be around Freeside as well.
Very well, thank you.
Anything else?
No thank you. We are not entering Silver Rush because we're going to be doing that with Veronica.
You want someone dead?
I mean, if I want someone dead, I have, in case you hadn't quite noticed yet, a beautiful little arm right here that is going to make them very dead.
Really dead? Stop by
Oh, the lucky 38. How I have dreamed of you in my dreams. How I have seen you, beautiful eye in the night sky, mouldering me almost into a deathclaw. Now we are so tantalizingly close together I could kiss you. I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from.
Hello. Lovely to meet you.
I was hired by the garage to track you down.
In that suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but I simply do not have enough caps on me to cover the debt. If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full. But who would bother with such a mess?
Jane, surely a lady of your stature has honor sufficient to pay your debts.
Oh, you charming, wonderful hunk of a man. I agree. I cannot risk my reputation on such a paltry sum. Here is what I owe, paid in full. I may scrape a bit to get home to California, but I'm a resourceful woman.
Precisely.
Here is the last known location of my caravan, if you feel like looking for it. Until we meet again, handsome.
There we go, thank you. That is number 1. Luckily for me, a lot of these smaller quests are meant to be easier for you to get enough money going, so that you can enter the strip. Now, there is another way into the strip, I should mention that. If you complete the NCR questline in Camp McCarran, you get access to the monorail. Insert Simpsons monorail meme. Also, so here's the problem. The Atomic Wrangler Casino, like this cowboy right here, it actually exists. Or at least a version of it exists in the actual free site in Las Vegas.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Nick and Ralph's.
The reason I know that is because I watched someone called Noah Gervais, who basically went through every single location in Fallout 1, 2, and New Vegas. So yeah, I mean, Noah Gervais does a couple of interesting things as well. In regards to, let me see here, where do I need to go? I feel like I'm lost. Okay, so that's her. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, like, I mean, Noah's content is a bit more divisive. But he's made a couple of great videos about both the Atomic Age in America and about, like, the real-life locations of Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. 3 and 4 obviously not part of the package because they are all the way on the East Coast of America. You must be Greg's.
Hey, man. Can you spare a few caps?
Depends, can you spare me a few camps as well? Collecting money to pay back the Garretts.
Whoa, yeah. I guess the Garrett sent you after me. Look, I've got the caps right here. Just don't hurt me.
You don't cheat on the Garretts and walk away. Cough up the rest of your rat bait.
Okay, here. That's everything I've got except the clothes on my back. I'm sorry about this.
Thank you. That will do.
I won't. Thanks for not killing me.
Consider it my pleasure. And I believe, where is the last dead bit? I like the sounds of breaking glass in the background, because it really gives the idea that there's like stuff happening. Hey, looks like we have found our final participant. That is to say, he should be here, right? Like, I'm not... Oh, never mind, I see where he is.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous.
Well, Santiago owns a bunch of cabs to the Garretts and he needs it to pay up.
Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago is a free side VIP.
Even VIPs pay up. Santiago is dead if he doesn't cough up what he owns the Garretts.
Sir, Santiago does not know what he has done to offend, but...
I mean, if he's going to put on a fake accent, then so am I. I'd rather not kill you, but Franchine put a bounty on your head.
I didn't think she was upset enough to have me killed. Here are the caps I owe. I do the Santiago act to get out of paying for services every once in a while. I didn't think it could possibly get me killed.
Very good. See? It's not that hard to pay your debts. And if you all of a sudden are feeling like, hang on, this is bad, you would be right. in my defense, these people went into a strip club outside of New Vegas in a part of town that quite clearly is dangerous and decided not to pay. I have... If I had any... If I had anything left to feel about them, it basically died the second that my account got hacked. Yes, there's going to be a running joke throughout the coming few streams. Let's go to sit here. Room and chair, sure. Can I sit here, please? Game. Will you allow me to sit there? You will not allow me to sit there. This is why loading and unloading exists. Because it is entirely possible something breaks all of a sudden. We will just wait here for a hot minute. It's entirely possible the game has broken somehow. Don't worry though. We can fix this. Give me 1 second. The game has broken. Luckily for us, I save a lot. And more importantly, I have Vortex right here. So I can go ahead and immediately get back to it. Once Vortex actually is done loading. So if you give me 1 hot second, there we go. I'm at the very least going for another 15 to 30 minutes. Because at the very least I want to go ahead and start working on the courier who broke the bank. And in order to do that, I need to go ahead and actually get into strip. Wrong guild rush you see on your desktop. I'm sorry, Mandy. But I don't mind. You know, if it's the wrong guild wars, then, well, I don't know what to tell you. It's the guild wars that is on my desktop.
Yep.
Also, it took you... What about leagues? No.
Welcome back. What?
Let me see here. I have all the tabs collected.
I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. We need you to hunt down another person.
I'm also kind of curious, so...
McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garrett twins. If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can, you'll be paid very well.
Leaks, no! See McCaffrey on the strip, I'll be sure to take care of him.
Good. Just stop on back when he's dead and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Bring his hat as proof of the kill. Yep.
There we go. Now we have enough money for a fake passport. So let us get ourselves that fake passport.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the atomic.
Also, I am kind of curious as to why it took you guys so long to figure out that Iabada is on my desktop, considering it is visible in every single update video that I do. Like, there must be a total of 40 to 50 minutes of just my desktop ramblings on YouTube at this point. Although, to be fair, you can't exactly find them unless you have the link, because those updates are unlisted.
Hello.
But then again, like, you know... 1 second. There we go. Just here for chat. Precisely. I mean, hey. I was mostly talking to German and Mandy as well, because they suddenly have opinions, TM, on my desktop.
500 caps and it's yours.
Pay on 500, there we go.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thanks for stop.
Oh, hang on.
Pimpin' ain't easy, huh? Yep, here you go.
Thank you. I just first need to get to 500 not 500 to 50 science in order to in order to actually get there. Anyway, let's go ahead and enter the strip, shall we?
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
Idiot.
You got any change, man?
Howdy, partner. a piece out of you. Welcome to New Vegas.
This place looks amazing. Where do I start?
The place to get started is Lucky 38. See that big old tower shaped like a roulette spinner? That's where you find Mr. House, New Vegas's head honcho. And he's itching to make your acquaintance.
Well, it's time. Tell Mr. House. Alright, I'll head there straight away.
Partner, that's the spirit. He'll be waiting for you.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the New Vegas Strip, baby. And let's talk to Mr. House.
Howdy, partner. Good.
I'm ready.
I see you brought a
How about we go ahead and meet Mr. New... Not New Vegas, actually. You don't know who New Vegas is if you haven't listened to the radio. Let's talk to Mr. Robert Edwin House.
Well, hello,
After we talk to Jane. What's with the Snow Globe collection?
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course. In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it.
Well, I have a Snow Globe.
You do?
And that is 2,000 bottle caps.
I'll take it in.
Thank you. That is an easy 2,000 caps. Well. If it isn't the man himself.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
I've never seen anything like this place.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet, more than an echo, I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
Well, shall we get down to business?
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered.
My apologies for the mic suddenly, I don't know what happened there. What do you propose?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
I have a few questions before I decide.
What did you wish to know?
How do I get to Benny?
It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the Tops.
The chairmans are your employees. Don't they take orders?
It's more complicated than that. The chairmen share what you might call a tribal affinity. Look for a man named Swank, Benny's second-in-command. He's always been a reliable, if unimaginative, employee. Do your best to convince him that you're working under my auspices. If you have evidence of Benny's crimes, show it to him.
Say I want to take a diplomatic approach.
If you were to approach Benny in public, you might be able to leverage his fear of exposure to make him agree to meet with you in private.
Any idea on how I could catch him off guard?
Sneaking into Benny's suite on the 13th floor would be very difficult, but not impossible. There might be guards. Certainly there'd be a sturdy lock on his front door.
Okay.
What else did you want to know?
What exactly is this platinum
It's
chip?
a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way.
The more I know about the chip, the easier I can find it.
You might keep an eye out for any computers that Benny's been using. maybe even...
Scotia, I can absolutely see Mr. House do that, to be honest. Okay. Let's talk about something else.
What else did you
Let's not piss off Mr. House right now. Who exactly are you, Mr. House?
I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The 3 families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation.
That would make you 200 years old.
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicon.
Okay.
What else did you want to know?
Tell me the terms again.
As I said before, Benny's fate is yours to decide. Once you've delivered the chip, I will pay you the amount agreed upon.
I accept your terms.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
I'll return when I have the chip.
Until then.
Indeed. There's actually... I'm not sure how many of you are into, like, rap videos, but there is someone called The Stipendium who did a great video on Fallout New Vegas. And specifically, like, from the story from the point of view of Robert Edwin House. I will link it in the Discord, or not in the Discord, in the Twitch, in a bit. Anyway, how about we all go ahead and say hi to Matthew Perry. I've heard that Rachel really... I'm not sure. Well, was Matthew Perry the one that was dating Rachel?
Hey there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Thank you. So, I mean, I'm not really into my friends' lore. Was Matthew Perry the one that was dating Rachel? Or someone else? I'm forgotten, to be honest. Like, my parents and my sister are really into Friends, but I never bothered to follow the storyline.
Hey, fella, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Sure, here you go.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig?
I dig.
Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience?
You know the opening. I mean, to be fair, it's hard not to know the opening theme, but unfortunately not. I need to remember. Like, I know that Matthew Perry was like in Friends. I'm trying to remember who he was dating in the show. What's that to do here?
Everything your little heart desires, that's what. You like gambling? Boom. Either one of the main hallways has cards, slots, you name it. Hungry? Thirsty? The restaurant just off the left-hand hallway has the best food and booze in Vegas. Or maybe you'd rather take in a show. The Aces Theater upstairs always has hot acts raring to go. Check it out.
Alright, goodbye.
Have a good time.
Swank, we need to have a chat.
Hey, there's the high roller. Hey there, pal. Welcome to the Tops. And what can I do for you today?
I think you should know something about Benny.
Really? You got something to say about the big boss, huh? Well, why don't you say it to his face instead of yapping at me?
Well, you see, Swank, I don't want to be a snitch, but I don't think you're going to like it. It seems like Benny's been making a play of his own.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Well, you see, he tried to kill me and stole a platinum chip I was hired to deliver to Mr. House.
That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? Got anything else to offer?
He tried to make it, and I know that this sounds insane, he tried to make it look like an accident, like I was just some traveler that was killed and robbed in the wasteland.
He's trying to pull a fast one on the big man. Crazy bastard.
Well, Benny, Benny must think that this chip will allow him to seize power on the strip.
Jesus, I can't even believe it. After all House did to set us up with this swank joint. I don't suppose there's more.
That's it, what do you think?
Jesus, kid, I think we got a real problem on our hands. Can't believe Benny's a no-good stinking punk, trying to play house like that. Tell you what, I'll call Benny, keep him away from his suite. You go search the place. Here's the key. It's on the 13th floor. It's a room with the double doors. Can't miss it. Maybe you'll find something we can show to Mr. House and get him arrested.
Alright. I'll do it.
Groovy, here's your stuff back. In case you run into company, you dig. I'll tell the boys to give you a pass to pack some heat. Go on then. Elevators to pass the slot machines on your left.
Swank, you have no idea how much trouble you are saving me right now. There he is. Soon. Oh, hang on, that's Ace's Sphere. That's not what it meant to be. Soon.
Hey.
Hello. So no one told you that you were gonna be killed today. I don't know. I'm not good at like singing along to theme songs. Hello, who are you?
Hey, hi there. Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
Well, what are you doing here?
Good question. My function
He looks happy
is to
indeed.
monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
As if he's totally not about to kill or be killed. Yes, man. What kind of name is that? I'm going to be happy as well.
Me. Probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful.
Have you seen Benny by any chance?
He was around here not too long ago.
Come on, we'll just
He's probably down on the casino floor now.
Wow, yes, man. That's amazing information.
I'm incapable of asking you to leave.
Benny, did you know Benny stole a platinum chip from me? Do you know what that is for, Benny? Well, children, do you?
Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow.
Wow, children, do you hear that? You could upgrade defenses with a platinum chip. The P or the B is for bastard that stole a platinum chip. Our word of the day. That's our letter of today. B. Wow, let's go ahead and have a look there, shall we? But do you know what Benny is planning to do with the chip?
Oh, he wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then I just do what Benny tells me. Easy peasy.
You're very forthcoming with that information. Just be like yes men, children. Nothing bad can happen from that.
Be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
Well, let's say that I was a bastard as well and wanted to take over New Vegas instead of Benny.
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no.
Borderlands, I have played Borderlands 2 actually. So, could you tell me about the details of this plan? Yes, man, to take over the strip myself?
One is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
Wow, so say that Mr. House was going to suffer an accident. How would that happen?
It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network.
Well, guess what, Mr. Yes Man? I've been inside the Lucky 38. Haven't we been inside the Lucky 38, children?
You have? Wow, that's amazing. You can murder
This is hurting my voice and my face right now.
about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you already took care of that. Wow. The other thing you're going to need is the platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs.
Well, what do you know about the platinum chip, about the courier that Benny shot?
I knew he was carrying a platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him. That's That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all encrypted, of course, and I'm quite a decryptor. Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 caps hiring salvage teams to find the platinum chip? Just in the last year alone? Of course you didn't. Or...
That is called excessive money spending, children.
Carrying junk. How about their exact routes and the mercenary teams that screened them? I knew all that. Pretty smart, huh?
Yes, man. Did you know that I'm the courier that Benny shot? Isn't that amazing?
I know that's not true, because you still have a head.
I'm serious.
That's not funny, you getting shot in the head. I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh? I feel really bad right now.
Wait now. Yes, man. Can you tell the children in the audience where the platinum chip might be?
Carries it with him at all times. I think he's paranoid that someone might want to take it from him. The platinum chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word.
Today's letter is H for helpful robot. Let's talk about something else, yes, man. So, Benny reprogrammed a Securitron all by himself?
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. That's all I remember.
You said something about the bunker at the fort? Where the very famous Legion lives?
On Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip.
My face is really starting to hurt right now. Please, yes, man. My poor face. And let us all go check it out.
Neat. Let me know what you find out.
Thank you. Goodbye. My face was... I mean, you guys couldn't see it because I don't have a mic camera on, but I was like smiling, fake smiling the entire time, and my poor face is now stuck in the fake smiling. Anyway, Swank! You might want to hear something. But yeah, anyway, so basically, today I had a southern accent and a Sesame Street voice, and in both cases, my throat is not happening. Benny has reprogrammed a Securitron. He's trying to take over the strip, dude.
He's what? Ah, jeez. Jeez, this is really bad. What are you gonna do?
Well, I thought that I'm going to take him out.
Take him out?
Sorry, my friends call me Claptrap. I'm going to...
Well, if you think that's the best way to deal with this, I'll send him up to his room.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, you guys have been talking about Claptrap, and I'm just enjoying the conversation, watching the conversation.
You'll still have to watch out for Benny's guards, though.
Alright, I'll do it.
Go on, then. Elevators are past the slot machines on your right.
I love how it's now just like, assassinate Benny. Oh, he's... Oh, we can... Oh... We can kill him in his own room. Yes. One of the gunrunner's arsenal things is to get... is to kill Benny with his own gun. Yes. Let me see. It's this way. Let me go ahead and add to make an additional save file. Oh, hang on.
What in the goddamn... You? How could you be... Oh, Swank, you finky bastard. You got a crazy drop on me, baby. But you don't want to kill me. We should be working together.
No. Time to die.
It was worth... Aha!
Can I pickpocket you? I can't pickpocket you. One second, let me reload this real fast. I kind of want to know if, like, I can do this with, do we have a stealth boy? I believe we have a stealth boy. We don't. Ooh, that's a problem. That is entirely possible.
What in the god?
Head over the platinum chip, maybe you'll live.
Can't do that, baby.
That's entirely possible, Mandy.
Special. But savor this, baby. I can comp you the presidential, best suite in the house. After what you've been through, you deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. Give me a moment or two to catch my breath and knock that. I'll clue you in, guaranteed.
Nope.
It was.
So let me go ahead and try to get. Let's actually try that, Mandy. Let me see your damage of. I need something that is. Try fastest gun. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to get something that isn't like high enough damage that I will kill him immediately. There we go. Now we're going to wait here for a bit. I think I might actually have to... Oh, no, wait, hang on. I think I know what to do. I'm going to be... I know that I shouldn't probably be doing too much restarts, and I'm trying to avoid it. But what I need to do is actually... I need to hit... I need to... I think... I could be wrong here. I need to actually hit his arm. So I need to actually vet his right arm. So I need to cripple his arm, I believe. Yep, there we go. Okay, good. Ah, scheiße. Let me go ahead and get all of this in order to get this Maria gun. Okay, so we're going to need to do this like real close to him so that we can grab his gun. But I am gonna do this. Like, this is a... we need to get Maria anyway for another achievement, so... Try a shotgun, I feel those are really good. I mean, they are, but I also don't want to kill him immediately because I need to kill him with Maria. There we go, this is what I needed. There we go, this is what I needed. Kill Benny with his own gun, Maria! And that is 2 more Gunrunner's Arsenal chips that I things that I need. Also, I will take the platinum. There we go. Completed, ring-a-ding, baby. Gonna get science up to 40. Sneak up to 50, there we go. Now, the reason that Maria is so important is because if we go to data and we go to miscellaneous and to challenges right here, one of the challenges is talk about owned. And people did not care indeed. And there aren't a whole lot of 2-star challenges, so yeah. Super mutants with 5.65 pistol, plasma defenders, plasma... Ooh, power fists! Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Sim could be set of all religious weapons. And the reason for that is that we can kill Pharaoh ghouls with Maria for this one. Which then goes ahead and adds some additional layers to it. So yeah. And obviously we're going to be killing Caesar with a knife or combat knife. I have a knife right here precisely for that purpose. Anyway, having completed that, it's time to go ahead and break the bank. That is to say, we're going to be playing blackjack. Oh, you must punch chips first. Now allow me to check. What I'm trying to say is, let me go ahead and get some chips first, and then let's go ahead and break the bank. Where can I get chips? Also, you see the name Dean Domino? Remember that name. He is going to be important at some point. At least, if we ever are going to be playing Dead Money, remember the name Dean Domino.
To the tops. How...
Like to exchange Legion money.
Here's your chip.
Yep, NCR as well.
Here.
There we go. Now it is time for us to start gambling. A lot of gambling. Bad max. Hit. Stay.
Civilizing Prim will show what we can do for everyone else in these territories.
Let's go ahead and retry that, actually. Blackjack is normally a game that I'm actually good at, so... At least in real life. What actually is my stats in regards to luck? I have a luck of 7.
Welcome to the tops. How can I...
Like to exchange caps chips. 500, please. Blackjack is super easy. Yeah, you would think so. Indeed, but yeah. Anyway. Blackjack. Every 1000, we will go ahead and... Let me see here. Bet max, which is 200. 16. Hit. 21. It's 15. This is the first that we are going to try and break. It is 6 is 14. It is, hang on, that's 11, 16, 17. It's 20. Now, I am gonna go ahead and quickly look something up here on the Fallout Wiki, which is the tops. Because I kind of need to know what the payouts are. Tops. Gambling. Actually, let me go ahead and look this up real fast, because this way I have an idea. Gambling, there we go. Blackjack, Craps, Jungle Gym, Junktown, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a quest called The Courier That Broke the Bank. The Courier Who Broke the Bank, there we go. Let me see, 1000 caps for the tops. Every quarter of the total winnings with a reward for being a hero. So 25,000, 2,500, 5,000, 7,500, and gotcha. Hang on, up and up. There we go, now I can actually look at my stuff again. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue with gambling, shall we? God damn it. Hands is going back. It's not what I want. There we go, there's the 300 that I needed. Let's split here. Let me go ahead and hit here. That is 11, that's 15. 21. There we go, that's 400, that's what I need. That I just needed that lucky streak. So far we are getting rather even. 16. Ooh. It's 10. 21. There we go. It's 14. Hit. 20. 7 is basically like the point where you can playing alone kind of breaks blackjack anyway. Precisely. But hey, I mean, I've actually been I played a lot of blackjack in my time.
Hey.
Oh, hang on, I dubbed. Let's go to Bad Max. And deal. Hit. That is 13, 14, I believe. Yeah, 14. It's more of a poker guy. I mean, that's fair enough. I played a lot of blackjack in my time. Let me see here. 12 is 18. 8, 12 is 20. So stay. Like, I was at a place in the weekends where we played a lot of blackjack. And just played a lot of pokering and blackjack in general. It's 14. That's it. That is my bad. Let me see here. Hits. That is 17. Ooh. Going too far. So yeah. This is basically going to be the entire stream at this point. Because this is the achievement Courier broke the bank, which means I need to break the bank in every single casino on the strip. Yes, that is... Haha! Come on, we're almost at the first milestone. And I messed this up by pressing the wrong button. I should not have pressed that button. But gambling and bars, dice are always better. So, combo secrets are always. I mean, that's... Yeah, like, it's one of the reasons that poker is not allowed in, That's one of the reasons poker is not a game you will find in most casinos, because it's too much based on skill. Which is, like, how casinos, like, get money is interesting in and of itself. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and exit.
Looks like you've hit a lucky streak there. You must be thirsty by now. Here, have a drink on the house and keep on playing.
Thank you very much, good sir. Is there anything that actually ups my luck? Or do I have anything that ups my luck? Luck. Anything that ups my luck for a bit. Doesn't seem like it. Any apparel? No, doesn't look like it. Alright, then let's keep on playing blackjack. Stacked against the players. Every game being stacked against the players and banning people who know how to count is out. Yeah, pretty much. That is 19 in my eyes. There we go. Anyway, we've hit the first milestone. 17. 24. On to the 5,000. Because I am at the moment betting nothing. Hits. It's 18. Go, it's 21. Those are some lucky streaks that I'm on at the moment. Whoa! I am pushing my luck here. That is hit, please. That's 12. It's 20. $17. It's 21. It's 19. Let's stay. General rule of thumb, above 50 until 16, I will always hit. And even then I might go and push my luck. $18. 19. It's 8. It's yep, there's 21 right there, I believe. No, there's 20. Apparently it isn't. I'm getting tired. That's 21. It is. I mean, this is probably going to be the entire stream, to be honest. It's 18. Ooh. At the very least, get kicked out of the tops. That is 5 is 14. It's 22. That's 9. That's 9 17. I am pushing my luck really badly here. That is 10. The average card bearer being 4.5 or sitting above it is the threat if you're alone on the table. That is fair enough. But it is indeed true that when multiple people are involved, then obviously the rules change. And I'm back at my average. I'm kind of wondering if there is like something that... hang on, that's 17. I'm kind of trying to remember if there is like something that ups my luck. I'm trying to remember if there is like something easy that ups my luck or not. Because I am going back down. Hang on. Those are the slots. You can purchase the luck with multiple people being involved. Average cost for changes. Indeed. For 4,000 at New Vegas Clip, intense training will allow you. Wearing the legendary naughty underwear. It can be purchased on Mick or stolen through the bars of his special.
My lord requires your presence at his camp.
I will go ahead and go to Mick or else in that case.
His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands.
I accept this invitation.
Seek Kaisar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
Thank you. Because I at the very least want to break out the tops today. Anyway, yeah, so here's an important thing. We have now officially entered chapter, or at the very least, part 3 of the main story. That is to say, everyone likes us.
I've got your back.
That's to say, every single person likes us and just wants to be our friend. Anyway, let's go ahead and get some naughty underwear, shall we? Kill 4%, so yeah, I mean, I figured, considering the current situation I was in, it was easier not to deal with that. I know it's a missed opportunity. Boo, I know.
Hey, what can I get you?
Lucky shades also caves can be found inside on a bed, stuff with plutonium or displays a glove. However, you must have liked the Meat of Champions guns upon completing Lonesome Road. You're given to just have one special. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. Anyway, naughty underwear. That is the wrong naughty underwear.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your
Yeah, the Meat of Champions is really useful, but then again, I haven't eaten anyone yet. So, they have any special...
Why? Do you work for one of the casinos?
No.
In that case, yes I do. Follow me. Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Exactly. You and I, we are going to be happy very soon. Apparel, the naughty nightwear. Thank you. So I say let's go back to the blackjack table with a luck of 8 this time around. Also, we are now making quite an impression on the strip. I kind of want to see what the naughty nightwear looks like. And I actually wanted to get it. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is absolute. That is. Oh my. That is exactly the type of nightwear. You wanna know something? Like, if I think about, like, of casinos and, like, whenever I think about, like, casinos and stuff like that, I'm like, ah, yeah, the naughty nightwear. That's exactly the type of person that I imagine in a Las Vegas casino. Anyway, time for revenge. We now have a luck of +8. I am feeling even more lucky tonight. It's 14. It's 15. It's 19. I mean, that's how 90% of Fallout 76 players walk around. I mean, you're not wrong there. It is 11, 17, 20. That's 8. That's 10. It's 20. There we go. Breaking even. 17. Hey, look at that 20. Yes, look at the massively. Look at what the naughty nightwear is doing to us. Okay. That is enough, I believe. There we go. This is what I like to see. Let's start breaking the bank. Okay, that's my own mistake. I made a mistake there. But not here. It's 19. Put it all on black. Indeed. I'm not doing roulette because I feel like doing roulette is much less reliable than blackjack. Even if blackjack is a bit slower. Also, you can make a massive amount of caps from this. Let's split here. Roulette's a guaranteed way to lose money, exactly. That's it. That's 18. Stay. Don't know why people play it. Probably because there is something fitting about seeing a ball spin. Break the bank. I mean, to break the bank, I just need to get to 10,000 top stonings. And while you are right that I feel like blackjack is still too much a game with too many variables in them. Like, the luck stat can only do so much, I believe, for that, but I can try it. Like, I can absolutely, like, try it for the last 1,000 top stoning, or, like, at half, not enough. There's a point there. Once we hit 5,000, we're going to try the roulette tables. Split. 17, 14... It's... Yes, stay.
Civilizing.
Baby, Lady Luck must be smiling at you today. Compliments of the Top's Casino. Enjoy this fine meal and please, keep playing those games.
Exactly.
Show what we can do for everyone else in these
Let me see here. Where's the roulette table? Let's just give it a go and see how it goes. Let's see what happens if I do this. Yeah, let's go out. That's actually... Yeah, the payout is 1-on-1, so... there's something to be said still there. Payout is 1-on-1. Let's go out and try something here. Yeah, I feel like roulette is not quite the right game. Alright, let me put it this way. Blackjack is more manageable in regards to winnings and earnings. And easier to deal with. Because I know the game. Let me see, that is 10, that's 18. Blackjack was more fun, precisely, because there's like some actual strategy involved. And there we go. You can win in roulette. Oh yeah, you can absolutely win in roulette, don't get me wrong. That is 14, it's 18. Yeah, I lost that. Anyway, the next target is 75. Because you're not allowed to, precisely. And it's 20. Oh, this is lovely. Always triple your bet. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, the maximum bet that I can do here is... The maximum bet I am allowed to deal with here is 200. So, unfortunately... let me see here. It's... I want to say 19. Never mind. 7, 8, 13, 23. Damn it. Yeah, like if I go out and bet max, you can see that I'm pressing bet max right now. I can't do anything with it. That is 11, 16, 19. Let's go all the way to the top, baby! And it is 17, it's 80, that is 11, I want to say 16. The naughty nightmare, it really is making all the difference in the world here. Ah, scheiße. I don't know why I pressed double down there, to be honest. That was a mistake on my end. Let me see here, that is... Let's split. It's 10. Let me see here. Hit this. That's 20. Yeah, let's switch hands. Let's hit. Yeah, that is... I lost. Break even there. Kinda hope that my luck would stay. But alas, it did not. It is 13. That is a horrible hand. 15. 21. There we go. But I feel like 13 is always like a terrible hand to get. Because you don't know. We can start counting down. I believe like once you have like 10 luck, like you will basically always get blackjacks. I should also mention the tops is like the second casino. That's 17. It's 21. I know that this looks very boring. But, I mean, I've never been able to be good in this game in blackjack. And the amount of money you get from this is rather insane. There we go. Almost hit our third point. And I will show you how much money you can make with this once we are done. Oh, never mind. It's the chips I was looking at, not Top's earnings. Yep. Hi, Dub. And breaking even. I mean, it's still only a luck of 8, unfortunately. There we go. There we go. Now the top earnings are close to 7,000. It's 11. It's 21. 2 more hands. 18. 19. 21. Haha! 1 more hand for the third round. Now we are going to staying once more.
Hey. You've been good to us, baby. Now let us
Hitting on 90 kind of ballsy. I mean, aren't we lucky tonight?
Civilizing Prim will show what
Just 2,500 to go.
we do for everyone else.
Oh, hang on. There we go. It's 21, so I'm immediately getting back my earnings. We can start counting down from 2,500. It's 14, it's 15, it's 21. Breaking even. Ooh, that game is ballsy there. By basically forcing that on me. Ooh, we have a couple of... That's 10. It's 21. There we go. $21 once more. And remember, I need to do this like 3 or 2 more times, but that will be done at a later point. That is 9, it's 14, it's 19. The problem is you can't really tell if your hand would have been a good hand or not, because the game is obviously kind of based on your log stats, showing you what's going on. 19, that's 20. 1,000 to go, 5 more games to go. 6 more games to go. 11, 19. It's 21, there we go. 700 earnings to go. Come on, we can do this. It is... Hang on, that's 15, it's 18. It's 19. 500 to go once more. It's 20. One more. Come on, we can do this.
These territories.
Okay, pal, you've had enough. Time for you to leave.
What? Why?
You've taken us for a ride, and we want you out.
I'm gone then. Thanks for all the money.
You're free to enjoy the shows in the bar, but no more games for you at the tops. Thanks for playing.
How about we cash in our earnings, shall we? I have never been good at blackjack in this game. That is the first of the casinos that we have officially broken. Let me go ahead and turn in my chips.
In what currency would you like your payout?
I'll pay out the caps.
Caps it is. Thanks.
Look at the amount of bottle caps that we have. Oh, brother. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at how much money we've made in 30 minutes. Gambling is overpowered. Let's see. Yes. I have set my sights on the Ultra Lux. Capicus. Oh yeah, you're right. Let me go ahead and do that first, actually. Let me go ahead and get the implant, which is, you said, somewhere in Freeside, close to Freeside. I believe I need to get the... You said East Case into that. I mean, I'm not going for like much longer. Like, I'll be going for like 50 minutes. I will hit the 3-hour mark and then I'll go ahead and call it quits for today. But boy, like, this is so far. Like, I have never before been this lucky. And I love every second of it. Although, to be... I'm trying to think here. Also, there is a sewer here. And yes, it is useful to go there. But no, not right now. I was planning to sleep 3 hours ago. I mean, I'll be done in 50 minutes. 15 minutes. So don't worry too much about it. I mean, hey, you've seen an absolute master of the blackjack. So, I would say that that's worth something. Where is... I believe it's right... Oh yeah, there we go, it's right here. The New Vegas Medical Clinic. I am feeling lucky indeed. Normally don't go for a lock belt,
Welcome
but...
to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
Well, what kind of implants do you have available?
I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities, make you faster, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing. I've also got 2 much more expensive
So at some point, with how deep you still hit
One's a
that.
subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect.
Well, Mandy, you know where to find me. Okay, you don't know where to find me at the moment. I want to buy an implant.
One other thing I forgot to mention. Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants. The healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you. Now, what surgery are you considering?
I'd like to be more lucky.
If I implant the probability calculator in your frontal lobe, you'll be able to calculate odds a little better. It's not quite the same as making you luckier, but you'll be able to know.
Alright, you're moving as well. Yeah, that is kind of the idea, but right now there is so much happening at the same time that my brain is just fried.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Thank you. So next up in the courier who broke the bank is the Ultra Lux, for which we need 15,000. But hey, we are feeling lucky tonight. Actually, let's first go to Gomorrah, because that's closer by from the strip. And for Gomorrah, we need... because Gomorrah is like closer by. For Gomorrah, we need a total of 9,000. So every 3,000-ish is when we can cash out. Because it says every 25%, but I'll be honest. 9,000 divided by 20... divided by 1/4 is hurting my brain a bit.
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice. You look like you could use some protection. Lucky for you, I got what you need. My stock and trade, all kinds of easy-to-hide weapons for slipping into and out of casinos. They won't give you a second glance.
Well, thank you. Let's see what you have. And let's immediately ignore that.
Looking for a good time?
It's 2250, mister. Thank you very much, Mandy.
No one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gomorrah. Check your weapons with me.
Alright.
You'll get these back.
Let's now go ahead and get ourselves some money to spend.
Welcome to Gomorrah. How can I help you?
Let's start with 500 once more. We now have a luck of 9. Let's see how that affects the odds. Let's first go ahead. Let's first of all see how that affects the odds. Hang on. Remove that. I'm just deliberately... I wish there was like just a maximum bet option. Finish bet. Let's see how this works. Just for once to see kind of what the... Alright, so that is still as broken as it always is. That's bad max. Hey, look at it. One off, technically. Yeah, true, but it's still one off. There we go. Let's start working towards 2,500. Which is easier. Split this down the middle. I like how the fact that it's still 200, so it's easier to break the bank here. And that they actually use like different cards. I haven't never noticed that before. The account is wet dream, precisely. So that's 15, 21. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. We still have a luck of 9 at this point, so... Yeah. Break a new deck of cards every 3 hours, precisely. It's really interesting, actually, like, how casinos work. Like, that is actually, like, I've always been fascinated in, like, the logistics of companies that you normally don't really think too much about. Okay, so let's go ahead and earn our first innings.
It better not fuck
not at home. Must be cool.
Hey, look who has the hot hands. Here, have something special on the house.
Thank you.
The lucky 38.
It's Bad Max. And, oh, hang on, the Bad Max and deal. And the next one is 4,500. Let me see, yeah, that is 9, that's 14, it's 15, it's 20. And, ooh. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and finish up the Courier that Broke the Bank as an achievement this stream. With how well this is going. Of course, to be fair, Mandy, in real life I don't quite have 9 luck. So, you know. It's 19. Break even. I have a full 90 luck in real life. I am sure you do, Mandy. I am sure you do. We are already 1/3 of the way done with Gamora. Though I am pushing my luck at times, it seems. It's 13. It's 19. Like, 9 luck can't quite save you from being an idiot. No blackjack set, though. There we go, there's the first blackjack. Although they both have blackjack. That is... Ooh. $11. It's barely serious social retention skill seems. I mean, to be fair, that's my problem as well. So, you know, don't feel too bad. It's 13. It's 14. 17. 24. $11.21. Feels like the blackjack dealer is also having so much luck. There we go, finally moving up. We need 4,500 for the next tier. Or maybe I'm just playing really badly at the moment. It's entirely possible. We'll go ahead and move to 5,000 at first. In real life, at this point, people would have been looking at me, and I would have been like, the casino would have kindly hit me with a nice, you know, maybe not today, buddy. Because the thing is, in real life, casinos talk. So the moment that you start being an idiot,
looks like someone is on a roll. Luck be a lady tonight.
Thank you.
Here's a little something from the family.
Thank you. And some black, ooh, some jet as well. Anyway, moving on to the next one. It's 9, that's 20. Oh, that seems. Yeah, I've been going all this in one day. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the thing, isn't it? Is that I've been doing this in one day, and casinos talk. So when you get kicked out, the casino, you know, like, the casinos will be like, hey, dude, maybe you should, you know, check this person out and make sure that he's not doing anything shady. There we go, that's the type of luck that I want to see. Holy, that is a lot of blackjack that I'm all of a sudden getting. That's 19. Obviously, counting security, giving you drinks to keep you there to potentially lose your wins again is a thing. Obviously, depends on your problem. That's kind of the thing, is I'm talking about, like, the moment that it's pretty obvious that you're ready to go the bank precisely. Let's split this. It's 13. Let's hit on that. Okay, let's switch hands. 7. It's 18. It's 19. going up until 7,000 when I know for certain that I've hit the limit. That is... let me see here, that is 20, it's 18, it's 19. To be fair, where I grew up, we were always playing Texas Hold'em. So that's a game that I've always been very good at. Or at least that I've... You know, that I'm at least that I'm reasonable at. Like, I can keep a reasonable poker face going.
You keep on spending money in here. You gotta give us a chance to win something back. Here's something nice for you.
There we go. Now let's go ahead and bring this baby home before we move on to the last one. We just need to hit 9,000. And then we have one more casino to break. So I will actually just finish up the achievement and then the game we will end for today. But like, holy smokes. We have been on a roll here. Like compared to earlier, this took only like, what is it, 15 minutes in order to break bank? Let me split here. 7 hits. Yeah, let me just stay and let's... Oh, okay. Being the most beginner-friendly super... Oh yeah, absolutely. Hold'em can be great for, at parties indeed. Okay, well, back to where we started. That is... I feel like Gomorrah is cheating. No one should be allowed to have that much luck except me. There we go, 2,000 to go. It's 19. And T1, there we go. There we go. That's what I like to see with my card. Let's move that up to 9. Let's put it here. Let's hit 16. Yeah, let's stay. That is 1,200 to go. That is 1,400 to go. That's 11. It's 21. To be fair, this is by far the... Oh, there is one more game that is going to be even worse than Blackjack, which is Caravan. And I will have a couple of special Caravan streams for that, because... Oh boy, that is going to be a hard one. It's 11. It's 21. Like, Caravan is by far the most annoying game that this game has to offer. Let's go ahead. They seem to be toying around the 8,000 mark. Let's hit. Yes. It's for some reason I can't seem to break the 8,000 barrier. I think it's been going back and forth for a while now at this point. It's 8, it's 14, it's 18, it's 20. It's 19, it's 20. Although he got 21, so, you know. I somehow need to break through the... there we go, the 8,000 barrier. Let's hit it. It is 8 to 17. It's 18. Going to... There we go. 4 more. There we go. 500 chips to go. It's 14. It's 18.
Okay, that's that. No more games for you. Go rob the shops. You're done here. Have some drinks, talk to some dancers, but you are done at my tables.
There we go. I say let's cash our winnings, shall we? One more casino to break.
Welcome to Gomorrah. How can I help you? In what currency would...
Thank you.
On between NCR and the Legion.
The next one is 15,000, but I believe the bets that you are allowed to make are also a lot bigger in the Ultralux. Oh, did I mention yet that the Ultralux are cannibals? I don't think I have mentioned yet that the Ultralux are cannibals. I probably should have mentioned that the Ultralux are cannibals. The Ultralux are cannibals. Anyway, just so you know.
Beg your pardon, but my deepest... But we simply can't have any...
Sure.
Pleasures.
So anyway, I need a conversation topic for this last of games between me and the Ultralux. If I can find where to get my stuff. Obviously in my nightgowns. There we go.
Humbly at your service.
There we go. Let's go to start at 500 once more. Let us play Texas Hold'em. Let us play our game one more time. Oh, once again, current balance only 200. God damn it. Oh well. And in implications, cerebral development in cultures built around tradition and children raised on the custom. Let me go and double down. Yes, they kind of begging on. This is going to be by far the longest. Because we need to get the 15,000. So I'll go ahead and take a look at it every... Let's say... 4,000 Ultralux earnings, because I tried to divide it by 4. 2,505 is... Yeah, I should... around every... Yeah, damn it. I'm trying to like do math, but every 4,000 I'll go ahead and have a quick look-see around. It's 10. It's 21. It's 30 to 50. Thank you very much, Mandy. What would I do if it wasn't for you? Wait, is it? I mean, you're the one that did the calculation. Like, I trust you here. I mean, I probably could just check it via my phone, but I'm a bit lazy. 37.50, there we go, thank you. So, can I get the conversation topic from chat? So that we can talk while I am breaking the bank right here. Or at least trying to. I need something to talk about while we're doing this. Any topic whatsoever. Why are we up so goddamn late? I don't know. I mean, I woke up at like 2 PM. So, for me, this is rather timely. Like, I've only been awake for 12 hours. And I've been streaming for, at this point, 7 of those. 16. 21. Losing my teeth on losing the effects. Headaches and brain cancer. That's fair. I mean, like, did you get... Oh, yeah, you got your vaccination today, Mandy. Well, I mean, it will only get worse tomorrow. Get up by 10 AM and didn't sleep too. Why did you not sleep for 2 days, Kusha? Oh, God, yesterday. Okay, never mind. Fever all day today. Yeah, I had the same when I had my shot. You missed sleep 2 days ago. That is not helping. Unless you meant like in a matter of like, oh yeah, you didn't sleep as much as you could have. In which case I'll allow it. It's 22. That's a bust. Never mind, it is not. Okay, I believe that that is enough to go ahead and get our first 25% done. There is someone running right there. I'm not certain if he's running towards us or not. Yes, he is.
I must say, fortune seems to be with you of late. Please, enjoy this. Compliments of the white gloves.
Thank you very much for the atomic cocktail, sir. There we go. First 25% done. After my first shot, I was just down, slight headache. And even... Yeah, you did mention that you were basically playing EU4 with Gregor for the entire day. Which, you know, up to you, buddy. That's what you enjoy, that's what you enjoy. Kept thinking about my thesis, even the house tips in D&D. Ooh, yeah, that is absolutely horrible if you have to deal with that. I've basically been dealing with that when it comes to like moving, and if I should move in the first place. So I can absolutely understand that problem. There we go. Every once in a while you need to lose something. Anyway, we're almost halfway. Okay, my sleeping match that night was bad. I'm so sorry, Kersha, that you're sitting here just watching me play blackjack. Tonight has been a roller coaster of things, and you have been absolutely really helpful. And all I can do now is wait, basically. Then I'm at the latest. Oof. Don't worry, I'll try to not make this too long, Kersha. It kind of depends on how the Tops is doing. Also doing your thesis. Oh well, I mean, hey, fair enough. I'm starting my thesis in 2 weeks. Or at least my bachelor thesis, like not my master thesis. Not quite ready for that yet. You can also just call me get in a presentable state. Eh. Oh shit, I had forgotten to change that. Don't click the Discord link. Nightbot, bad bot. That's something you can talk about. About what precisely, Mandy? It's gonna be illegal in Germany sometime in the... I mean, we just did like a weird semi-maybe state over here in the country because a lot of Christian parties are in power most of the time. So it's like this weird maybe state that we're in. Yeah, it is basically like you are allowed to buy it, but you're not allowed. You're basically allowed to sell it, but you're not allowed to grow it. I believe is the current rules, but I could be wrong there. That's pretty much indeed the thing. It's like it's technically not legal, but it's also technically not legal. Anyway, I'm trying to hit the 8,000 mark. That even though coffee shops are legally selling after the opportunity, you can grow to 3 plotted plants. Yeah, I think that's indeed was like 3 plotted plants, and anything above that is oof. In the meantime, I'm trying to get beyond the halfway point here. We are almost at the halfway point of the Ultra Lux. There we go. If we go to do the weird slide thing again.
You certainly seem to be making a splash with all your success in the casino. Our executive chef prepared this delicacy for you.
Spoken, they want the good untaxed shit. Precisely. Graham Wellington, nice. Anyway, we are halfway. Well done. On towards the 1100. Let me go split that. Hits. Point of control still is... Yeah, like, that's kind of the problem. Basically, the problem is that this it started as an experiment in the 90s when the Christian parties were not in power, and now, ever since then, the Christian parties have been in power, and they've been having a massive tussle about, like, the concept of stuff being legal. It is really weird in that regard. But the general point of is that the Netherlands basically is just, like, has basically been stuck since the 90s in this weird maybe state. And that's, like, most people, Dutch people don't get it. And most Dutch people don't even really care too much. Because they're just like, yeah. And there we go. That's 2/3 of the way done. I've basically been doubling down a lot. That way I can get the most ships. It's 400s. There we go. Okay, almost there. Find out shop goes to takes 3 very. I mean, Mandy, you guys are growing our wheat, and we guys are delivering your gas while we deal with the earthquake. So I would say it's about it's about even.
You are quite simply the talk of the casino right now with your astonishing play. Do stay in our bon vivant suite so you may continue to dazzle us.
Thank you very much. But first, there we go. Final section. Profitable in terms of tourism. There's more of an they get concerned with political members. Yeah, that's. I mean, I'm not. I feel like, especially the Christian parties, are always just going to throw their hands in the tizzy in that regard. But, like, you know, that's the way things. That's basically the way things roll. You know, like, the country has spoken, and also the country has decided. I mean, in the same way, the country has spoken that they did not want Rutte anymore, and yet he still is in power again. So, you know. You win some, you lose some. And we are 2,500 chips away. What is a Fae Falk? Yeah. I still don't know how that person stays in power. There we go, we're almost there. We have almost broken the bank. Okay, this time I deliberately... Okay, this time I did not break the bank. Let me go ahead and hit. That is 8. It is 12. Oh, never mind. It was apparently 11. I can't count. Apparently counting is hard at 2 AM at night. Who knew? That's 10. That is 21. There we go. Almost broken the bank. $500 to go. That's 300 to go. We're almost there. We've almost broken the bank.
This simply will not do.
There we go. The courier who broke the bank. Achievement unlocked.
You're still welcome to dine with us, of course. We've just had quite enough of paying you to play our games.
Before we go, let's first go ahead and cash out, shall we? And let's have a look at how many lovely, lovely dollary-doos we have.
Humbly at your service.
Let's go to turn money in my chips. Cool. And that means that at the end of today's stream, that started off with me losing my Discord account and me having to now basically wait for any of that to happen, we are now at 32,328 chips, and we have officially broken the bank. Let me go ahead and add in an actual save in there. That is today's stream. Let me go ahead and at the very least be kind enough to... It is saving right now. There we go. Let me at the very least be kind enough to at the very least put in the outro right here. I'm not certain if there will be a Sunday sessions tomorrow because I've pretty much already done a Sunday sessions today. Kind of keep a lookout on Twitter. If there's going to be a Sunday sessions, it's about 4 p.m. that it will happen. Fallout will continue on Monday at hopefully 1 p.m. And if throughout the week my Discord account gets restored, I will start an additional stream where I will show you guys that my Discord account has been restored. And I will also re-add two-factor authentication live on air. And thank you guys so very much for being here. It has been a rough day. I really needed your support. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Tomorrow, maybe Sunday sessions, but I might have to give my voice some rest. And yeah, like the next Fallout stream is hopefully on Monday at 1 p.m. But keep my public Twitter keep that in mind. Like just look at that every once in a while. Have a good night, everyone. I am gonna go ahead and just relax and probably watch some internet story and stuff. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, or tomorrow or Monday. Have a good one. I mean, the rate is just for a show. Like, you can just leave immediately if you so desire.